closer to the main event. 10:45, we're going to have highlights only from this game. We'll take 15 minutes devoted to Oceanside San Marcos, then the main event where we'll show highlights from this game again on the Prep Pigskin Report. It's the only place where you get it all. We are joined now by John Carroll, who used to coach the Oceanside Pirates, and our special guest is none other than head coach Dave Rodriguez, who currently coaches the Pirates. Coach, let's talk about Mr. Beecham. We have some video of one of your stud Billy Goats. Tell us how good he is.
We believe he's special. He tries to be the best version of himself every day. We push him hard. He has a lot to offer, but he's got a task tonight because I know they got an outstanding stout defense on the other side that's going to potentially bring a lot of pressure. So he's got to be the best version of him tonight. But we love him, no doubt.
What's the deciding factor tonight? What wins the game?
We think field position. I mean, I think it's going to boil down to the old school things of field position, time of possession, and turnover margin. You know, I think both sides can take it to each other offensively. Defense has to get at least a couple stops, and the turnover battle, I think, is going to be the key tonight.
Coach, I hate to be envious of apparel, but that garment you are wearing, I would wear that. Just please let me buy one. That is the coolest thing. You want to give a shout out to your...
Absolutely. Sean Johnson, Purple Rhino, Tucson, Arizona. Thanks, Sean. We appreciate you.
All right, Coach, you take that microphone off. You got to get back to your team. We're going to continue our sports wheel with Rick Willis, also up in the North County. He's on the ranch. Take it away, Rick.
Yeah, that's right. Our Draft Republic North County Game of the Week, the Battle of Vista City Championship, RBV hosting Vista. Now, I've proclaimed RBV to make the best burger in all of San Diego County. So they thought I was getting a little fat. So this year, look what they introduced. Salad. But you know me, they also introduced the Dodger Dog. Now, I know I'm vegetarian. Hopefully my wife is not watching this, so Jessica, turn off the TV right now. We'll have highlights of this game on the PPR. I'm going to eat my Dodger Dog. Brandon, take it away.
Hey there, we are at Lincoln High School for the Unity Bowl. It is Lincoln and Morris. This is the third time they've played this game after a long layup. You're seeing the JV game finishing up right now. Now, one of the interesting trends you're going to have to look out for in this one is what's going on when Lincoln has the ball. That's when quarterback of Morris, Shamar Martin, turns into the man who's going to UCLA at cornerback for the Tigers. You're going to see him matched up against folks like Jamon Rodmo. You're going to see him matched up against folks like Don Chapman. It's going to be an interesting battle, especially to see how he can defend those folks along with the rest of his crew, especially when he's, let's face it, just a little bit tired after having to play quarterback. It's going to be a heck of a game on our hands. The Unity Bowl again, Morris Lincoln, just the third time they've gotten together. Let's go out to East. Maddie Sinclair.
Thanks, Boss B. Well, we are out here at Granite Hills for the El Cajon East County Game of the Week, but it's Santana against Christian, and they are getting ready. Right behind me, you have Santana with the quarterback, Nathan Temple, already has 370 passing yards for 5 touchdowns, and they have a triple threat player on their team, Colton Snipes. He's a wide receiver, defensive back, and kicker. Now, on the other side of the field, the Christian Patriots, Silver Pigskin finalist Brad Jeremiah graduated, so there's a new quarterback in town, Owen Eastley at quarterback, and he has 418 passing yards for 2 touchdowns. Main targets Alex Gonzalez and Bryce Reapel. We will have more on this game on the Prep Pigskin Report, but for now, send it to the South Bay, Mr. John Soderman.
Okay, we have Mater Dei hosting Bishops here, the first home game of the year for Mater Dei, and we have a special situation because we have a player on Mater Dei. His name is Rayshawn Holscher, who several weeks ago was on the operating table undergoing a heart surgery because of a hole in his heart. But tonight, he is going to be playing an amazing story. Meantime, taking on a very tough Bishops team over the last 2 years before the beginning of this season, coming in with a record of 23-2. We'll have all the South Bay action coming up tonight on the PPR. Allison, take it away.
Thank you so much, Sean. I'm here at Mount Carmel High School, and I have the Red Sea behind me. They're all getting excited as they're getting ready to face the Mira Mesa Marauders. Mount Carmel is 2-0, and they're 0-2 facing the 2-0 Mira Mesa Marauders. We will have the full highlights for you tonight on the Prep Pigskin Report at 11 p.m. But for right now, Paul, I will send it over to you in Oceanside.
All right, Allison, thank you very much. You know, it takes an army to put this show on the air. We have camera crews at 32 venues tonight as we tour the county and what is the gold standard in high school football coverage. We always have our kids go out and get the best highlights, but they also do interesting sidebar work where they find that story, the 90-year-old concessionaire, or maybe somebody who plays multiple sports. For instance, this is Red Jacket Sam Flaming discussing the future of the La Jolla Viking football program. Take a listen.
Very excited to try to be on the La Jolla tennis team because that's my main sport.
Awesome.
I'm excited to play like all the sports with my friends here.
Awesome. What about you?
Yeah, I'm excited to be with all my friends and play sports.
What sports?
Like football, water polo.
What about you, buddy?
I'm excited to like meet new people and play the sports that I like.
All right, thank you very much. Now here's a quick program reminder, 10:45. It all starts with the PPR first and 15. That is exactly what it is. It's the first 15 minutes of the PPR, and it's focused exclusively on content from this game. Coach Carroll will leave Oceanside, come join me in the studio. We'll talk highlights. We'll have post-game interviews and some interesting sidebar stuff that you're going to provide.
Well, I hope so. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I know a couple things I'd sure like to talk about, but I was really excited to see those kids. I mean, that's the future generation.
Right, we want
there.
kids. They got to get those. Will we ever see the participation numbers reverse and start coming up again?
You know, God willing, yes, because this game is so good for a certain percentage of our population. So exciting for those kids. So exciting for all these kids back here. We want this game to be the safest it can, but we want it to last forever.
Right, and you know, here it is. It's a Labor Day weekend. You saw what the roads are like, and yet we're still going to have a really well-attended football game. It's a special experience, and I think that's why this show is successful, is because somewhere inside of everybody, they remember their time, either whatever way they were associated, as a fan or as a player, a member of the band. There's something about the high school football experience that touches every soul.
It's Americana.
All right, so Coach, I'll see you in a little bit. You saw the 4 kids we're having up for the big pig on campus. Who's going to win that? Who's going to be the kid that walks away with the game ball?
Boy, I don't have
Did I stump you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to tick off 3. So, you know.
You're smart. You're a politician. All right, folks, the national anthem is about to play here, so we're going to shut it down. We will see you 10:45 on the 1st and 15, followed by the 11 p.m. Prep Pigskin Report. Until then, c'est la vie.